Okay, everybody, this is my new UHC that I'm creating, ultra hardcore, but it's not survival. This is actually going to be modded. It's going to have create mod, JEI, and a couple other little things like Paperdoll that allows you to have a little character up in the window, and MiniHud that allows you to see light levels and things like that. But other than that, it's all going to be basic vanilla aside from generally the create mod, so that's what we're going with. And we're going in. I'm doing create because I like create mod. It's a lot of fun. Um, it's it should I feel like most of the create mod elements should be in the game. Maybe not all of them. It would be a little too overpowered with certain things, like chaining all the trees together and blowing them up uh, with your saw, perhaps. And I'll kind of show you that as we go along. Spoilers. All right, so if you don't know, in an ultra hardcore, uh, the hearts do not regenerate. So if I take any damage, I cannot get that back through just eating food. There are ways to get it back, but you can't get it back through eating food. And of course, it had to spawn me up in a tree. So I'm going to punch my way down. One thing that'll get me killed real fast is this auto jump, so let me turn that off. Alright, good. I think I'm on a branch. I might get damage if I take off of this one. Booyah! Oh yeah. Alright, so now I got some wood. Alright, got myself a crafting table. That was almost the end of the hardcore right there. Alright, music is a bit loud. I'm gonna turn that down. Yeah, let's just turn that down. Okay, we got a swamp nearby. Looks like a forest, swamp. What else? Let's find some sheep. The reason you want to find sheep first is because you do not want to end up in the dark. So here's plenty of sheep. Awesome. Make a sword real quick. Alright, we got one. Two. And three. Perfect. Now, just in case you're wondering, I do know most of the recipes, but I just don't see the point in going and slapping them into the box myself when there's a neat little button in the crafting menu. I'm sure it's I'm sure the elite people think I'm an idiot, but that's fine. Alright, let's chop this up and move out of here. Mushrooms are super important. We need to pick those up. First coal. I like this little area. It gives me sort of a bridge between water and the forest and a swamp over here. I might just make this a little base. Alright, if it's going to be my base, might as well set some things down. Get some stone tools. Make a furnace, put it down. And that's a good trick and tip if you've never played Minecraft before, or it's one of the, if you're new to it, is you burn up your stone or your wood tools in the furnace as fuel. Now, I don't know if a lot of people know this, but one coal will burn up 8 items. So try normally when you're using up your coal to put in at least 8 items so you don't waste too much. I'm doing a bad thing right now. I'm putting only 4, but that's okay. I could do this real quick anyway. Watch this. Probably still only get 7 there, but that's okay. But copper's good for like lightning rods and things like that to keep your villagers safe, but especially in create mod, you actually need copper for other things. We want to keep our base lit so we don't come home to a blown up base in case we leave for a little bit. It is kind of dark in here. With the, I believe it was 1.18 changes, all the light levels are a lot easier to cover now. So you don't need a light level of 7 anymore for mobs to not to spawn. You need a light level of only 1. Alright, got a little bit of space cleared out here. Might be bedtime. It's getting dark. Sweet dreams advancement, that's good. Perfect. And that way we don't get mobs spawning outside, so we don't have to worry about creepers randomly floating around and killing us. So that's good. We don't have a chest. Let's fix that. And I'm 1 short. Okay, let's go get a... Let's make a little bridge across here. middle click on the mouse wheel click rather on the item you're looking at, and it'll collect that item. Like, watch this. Okay, now it's back in my inventory. I'm gonna mouse wheel push, bam, it's right there on the hotbar. Really useful tool for building. One thing I did not do was create some tools for myself, so let's go do that. Alright, get the axe and the shovel, just in case. Not too worried about getting saplings. Might want a couple of apples, but usually by the time I need apples, I have farmers that I can buy apples from. Now you might be wondering, why does he want apples? Why does he want apples? Well, I use apples for the... ooh, that's a heart of damage, dang it. I use apples for the... what do you call it? The golden apples to make... well, golden apples you can actually eat to restore your energy, for one thing. But the other thing is... or restore your health. But the other thing is to convert villagers. You need those golden apples. So that's the main reason. But on an ultra hardcore, the golden apples are extra helpful. Got my first wheat seed, so I can actually start a farm. Could probably start it right here in the swamp. Gotta keep remembering that I am on ultra hardcore. My hearts do not regenerate, so I have to be super careful about everything I do. Can't let it get to nighttime without, unless I really want it to, and I'm being very aware of what I'm doing. Have to be careful about this water too, because you can get drown spawning. So you gotta watch out for drown spawns. So I may want to put like some kind of fence here or something that kind of blocks the direct line of sight when I'm just standing in this area. Okay, got our start on the farm. Let's punch some more grass. Another little trick in case you happen to miss things or you're looking for something that's on the ground, just hit F3B. And you can see your hitboxes for everything. It becomes real obvious if something's floating around the ground. But I don't like to play with that on because, well, it looks bad and it can be hard to tell what you're looking at with the white boxes around it. Okay, that'll be good for right now. Let's throw a little light on the situation. Light helps the crops grow, and the saturation helps the crops grow. One other thing actually helps crops grow, and that's if you have a different type of crop. So if I want like potatoes, I can grow them in a row next to them, but they have to be in rows next to them. I don't think the orientation matters. I've never heard that it does, if it's a east-west, north-south thing, but that's something we could experiment with it at some later point. Probably not in this series. Got my little swimming pool here. Yay! Oh, well, there's a little hole up. Oh, I got a skylight. I like it, but, you know, it'll get me killed, so let's do something about that. That just made it a lot darker in here. There we go. Okay. Alright, next up, what can we do? Well, I guess we can start digging. Seems like a natural place to start digging. Just go down here. I'll have to be careful not to make any things that are more than 2 deep. That will get me killed. So I'll have to do something like that so I don't accidentally walk into it. Yeah, that should be good. Oops, getting dark. Client light, local difficulty. Oh, day 2. There, this is after local difficulty. Day 2. So we're in day 2. We'll go ahead and stop the recording here. I think I'm going to dig this mine shaft down, and then we'll see if we break this up into episodes. I think I will break this up into episodes. I'm sorry we didn't see any create mod stuff yet, but we will get to it.